Hi, I'm Janice from 5minutesformom.com. We're here in Houston, Texas at the Mom 2.0 Summit, and with me is Catherine Connors from Her Bad Mother. Thank you so much for joining us, Catherine.
Thank you, Janice.
I'm so excited to meet you, a fellow Canadian. Now, you have a number of other projects you write for as well.
That's right. I also write for WeCovet.com, which is a shopping consumer blog. I write for MamaPop.com, which is an entertainment pop culture blog, and I write for Babbel and BlogHer.
You are very busy. Mama Pop, that's Sweetnie's.
Sweetney and Amala.
That's a fabulous site. Lots of fun. You have a lot of great writing projects going on. I'm so intrigued by your name, Her Bad Mother. I love that name. It's such a riot. Could you tell us about the story behind it?
Yeah, it was actually inspired by my own mother, and it came out of a story, something that happened before I became a mother myself. You know, an afternoon with my nephew and my mother playing, and she played a practical joke on him that he was 4 years old. It made him mad, and I said to him, well, that's your grandma, and he said, nope, that's your bad mother. And in that moment, I thought, my bad mother, his bad grandma. I loved in the moment, it hit me that she was a bad grandma. She was a bad mother in some, scare quote bad sense. I thought, that's the kind of mother I want to be. So when I became a mom and started blogging, it was the thing that was in my head. I was going to be bad mother, and specifically having had my daughter, it was like I was her bad mother.
There you go. That's fabulous. But the bad mother to you, it was really that she was fun and thought outside the box.
Yeah, no, exactly. It was that she was fun. It was that she thought outside the box, that she was unconventional, that in engaging with children, she wasn't interested in playing patty cake or singing nursery rhymes. Like, she wanted to, make him laugh. She wanted to scare him. She wanted to have fun with him. So it was that kind of bad. Although, when I'm asked, so when you say bad, you mean like bad as in cool or bad tongue-in-cheek, and there's absolutely that, but there's definitely an element of bad that I mean in a kind of, I'm trying to take to task the question, the issue of what it means to be a good mother, because I'm not a conventionally good mother,
And the whole concept of a good mother, what would make a good mother? Actually, what's so funny is Susan and I actually often, because Susan and I are often putting ourselves down, sometimes we're not very good about that, and Susan's 3-year-old daughter's little friend once said to Julia, to her mom, why is Julia's mummy a bad mother? And my friend Julie's like, what do you mean? And she's like, who told you that? And little Madison said, well, Auntie Susan said it. She said, I'm a bad mother. Because we often, as mothers, I think we have this idea of who we should be. And when we're not meeting that preconceived idea, we honestly say it. We even think it. And even we're maybe saying it out loud in front of our children's friends. And actually they are starting to think, oh, maybe I'm a bad mother. But really, I think we are great mothers. We just are not living up to this idea.
Yeah, so it's a way of taking to task that whole dichotomy of good mother and bad mother. Before I actually became a mom, I was a university lecturer and, writing academically, and I really thought that I was going to be alpha mom. I was going to, hand make all my own organic baby food. I was going to, it was going to be, straight cloth diapers. I was going to do sign language. I was going to be teaching my daughter Latin by the time she was 3 years old. And, none of that happened, It was like
the reality.
The reality was very different, and so I had both this idea of the bad mother as the unconventional mother, but also was kind of struggling in a really sincere way with, oh my gosh, I am not, I'm not the kind of mother that I thought I would be, with scare quotes good, I was falling short of ideals that I'd held in front of myself, and I wanted to find a way of saying, that's fine. I'm a good mother because I'm a loving mother and a fun mother, not because I can make my own organic baby food.
And from reading your blog and from knowing you, Catherine, I know you are a great, fabulous mother. And I know that your blog is a great inspiration to all the mothers out there. So visit herbadmother.com and get to know Catherine. And thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Janice.
And thanks for visiting us here at 5minutesformom.com.